How many of you have seen I'm a Chosen? How many of you posted I'm a Chosen? That's the ministry of discomfort. That the devil sat down. And I even heard later that some of those testimonies were actually people who came and said that they had a dream. So the devil sat down and wanted to make mockery of the church. And took some of those clips and cut out the part of the dream and just brought the part that said, I saw one of the kidnapper, I collect one gun, and I say, pie, and brought it out with the intention to mock the church. Meanwhile, even if that was not a dream, was it not our Bible who told us that Caleb and Joshua made the sun to stand still? Was it not our Bible who told us that at one point Moses made the Red Sea to part? Was it not our Bible that told us that a man called down fire from heaven? Was it not our Bible that told us that Jesus walked on water? That 3 boys went into a fire and they were not consumed? That a man slept in the lion's den with the lions and he was not eaten? Do you know the agenda of that thing? That a generation will come who will now read the Bible and think it's a comic book. That's the agenda. And unfortunately, believers are the ones posting and laughing. This is where the devil wants to bring the church to. Sin is discomfort where they laugh about everything spiritual. It's a direct attack on the church. At first they started with the comic I'm a Chosen, and then the things were working. Small time the thing now became, I saw one where a man, they grabbed the man on the neck and the man was shouting, I'm a Chosen, I'm a Chosen, and then they still blew him in the eye. Then when he fell down, he now carried his phone and called Gio. He did not walk. Oh. You think that's comedy? That's the assignment of discomfort, to make light of spiritual things. So when you want to talk about the manifestations of God, you say, this thing you are saying doesn't make sense. Everything cannot make sense. Nah. If it is a miracle, one of the major elements of a miracle is that it will not make sense. The day our generation now takes that it does not make sense and is not logical as our argument, you would have lost a major part of the Christian faith, which is the miraculous. And what is the Christian faith without the miraculous? Even salvation is a miracle. The greatest of all miracles. It is an attack on the body. It is the assignment of discomfort. If that continues, you will find out that there will be no more desire for the miraculous. We will not see them happen again. God will have to look for another generation to use. Because even amongst those in the church, we think it is funny. Just in case you posted that thing, repent tonight. I saw some people I know, believers. Have you seen the video where Archbishop Benson Idahosa was giving the testimony of 2 women whose children died? One of them fell from how many story building? He said when he saw the head like broken tomatoes, he wanted to run away. He wasn't telling the story. The woman whose child he was talking about was there. He said when they went and they opened the body, he saw a priest that came there to pray. And the priest was praying that the departed soul, that their last prayer. And the woman came in and saw the priest praying with her own child's head scattered. The woman now came and interrupted the prayer of the priest and said, now you die, now you. No, my pikin no die, now you die. Scattered head. Archbishop said when they opened the body and he saw it, he wanted to run. The doctors had to call him and say, come, this person has died, come and see. He said when he saw, he came back because what they wanted to do was to tell the woman to go and, they said they wanted to go and buy one medicine. Because the plan was if she goes out to buy the medicine, they will put the body in the mortuary. The woman said, I'm not going anywhere. Send somebody else to go and buy the medicine. Me, I'm here. My pastor will pray. He said when he came back, he was even telling the woman, he said, come, go and buy this medicine. This medicine. He said his plan was when she goes, he will run. She said, Papa, I'm not going anywhere. By faith, we had women that received their dead back to life. And when he went, there was no faith in him. But the woman's faith was enough to carry 2 of them. Just carry your anointed hand. Leave the faith for me. You just do the prayer. As at the time when he was giving that testimony, that lady was alive. Then somebody will now come and say, it doesn't make sense. Who needs your sense to make a miracle happen? All the sense you have been making, how many things have you done with it? With all your sense. So it doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. I'm not trying to help you make sense. If you don't want, you can take yourself out of it, but I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. I have prayed for people before and seen them healed. I've prayed for others and they are not healed yet. But I believe in miracles. Nobody's condition will make me question the authenticity of this God. Nobody. It's not too big. It's not that. It's not. My God still heals the sick. He still raises the dead. He still opens blind eyes. He still favors men. He still favors men. And somebody wants to mock it by bringing some skits. You are wasting your time. We will show how powerful this God is in our time. No, we know that scheme. It won't work. We will show our generation that there is a God and He is alive. You still heal the sick. You still raise the dead. You still do amazing things. I